Hey everybody, this is Andrew from Pacific Coast Auto, bringing you something a little bit different today. This is the first installment of our how-to video series. In this episode, I'm going to be covering the basics of browsing the current auction listings of available vehicles. We're going to start off by going to auction.pacificcoastjdm.com. I've already typed it in, so I'm just going to hit enter. Once you're there, you have a few choices, but let's talk logins before we start searching. You can use the guest login, which is what I'm going to do, or you can register your own account. Registering an account here is not the same as setting up a purchasing account to bid and buy. We're going to cover how to do that in a later video. So for now, I'm just going to enter in as guest, password, Pacific Coast. Don't need to remember that. After signing in, you're going to find yourself here at the auction search page. If the words Auto Auctions at the top are in black, your searches will return listings of vehicles that are coming up for sale in the next few days. Here, you can enter your search criteria, including the obvious ones like maker, model, range of years, and so on. But there are some others that may not seem so obvious. Bid number is if you know the lot number of the vehicle you're looking for. You're only going to use this if you're coming back to check on a vehicle you've previously seen and saved the bid number of. Transmission, AT is for automatic, MT is for manual. You don't have to do anything with this unless you're picky about transmission. Mileage is in thousands of kilometers. If you're not sure how to do miles to kilometers, kilometers to miles, Google is your friend. Shift is for picking four-wheel drive or two-wheel drive. Again, you can leave this blank if it's not something you're picky about. V engine is the volume of the engine in cubic centimeters. If you're used to engines in liters, 1000 cc's equals 1 liter. Model type is one you can leave blank unless you're looking for something very specific. This is where you would put a chassis code, like BCNR33, JZA80, or FD3S. Things like that. If you don't know what those mean, you don't need to use this space. Start price is where you'd set a minimum and or maximum starting price for the auction in thousands of yen. Keyword is like model type, and best left for specific searches. The in addition section down here is for some optional search terms. Color is just what it says. Scores is a general guide to vehicle quality. 3 or better is a good guideline. Equipment. AC is air conditioning. AW is original alloy wheels. LE should mean leather, but it doesn't work, so don't mess with it. SR is for sunroof. PW means power windows. PS is power steering, and TV is television. The truck and vehicle parts are pretty specific, so we're going to save those for another video. Now that we know what we're likely to need, let's do a search. Since they're so popular, I'm going to search for an R32 Skyline legal for import to the USA. We're going to set the maker to Nissan. Then I have to scroll down through the list of models until I find Skyline. Year, 1991, because that's the newest ones eligible for US import. Mileage will cap at 160. Hit search and we'll get our results. Once you're on the results page, you can use the blue triangles at the top of the columns to sort your results. If you click on the triangle pointing up, it will sort everything from smallest to largest. Click on the triangle pointing down, and it will sort everything from largest to smallest. In the case of year, downward pointing triangle gives you the most recent ones. If you want more information about a particular vehicle, just click on its picture. Let's try this one. The vehicle page will give you the auction sheet, some photos of the vehicle, and some basic information about the car. The auction sheet is in Japanese, but we do have a guide on our site which we will link below to figuring out what it means. For customers who have set up a purchasing account, we provide translations of these sheets as part of our standard service. You can also see front, rear, and usually an interior shot as well. Now I mentioned earlier that there's not many differences in browsing the auctions when you have a guest account or you register an account, but there is one key difference. This section over here, where you can save your favorite searches, has one more thing if you're logged in with your own account. And that is the bidding box. You cannot use this to bid. It looks like you can. You can put in a value in thousands of yen. You can enter a message. You can even send it in. It will not place a bid for your vehicle. If you want to do that, you need a purchasing account. That's about it for auction searches. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. We'll be back with another entry in our how-to series very soon.